So my entire life I was raised to respect people and know that not everybody's got it as good as you, and some people are going through some shit and you should be compassionate, right? And I do good things. I work people-based jobs. I help when I can. I'm generous. I live that, right? But also, I was a bullied child. And the bullied tend to bully. It was that little weird kid who did all the weird things and overshared his passions. And I do that now. I do that live on the internet now. I mean, it's like kindergarten all over again. We get because I was rambunctious and loud and hey, check this out. No, hey, cool, that's cool, blah, 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 blah. I made myself a target really early on and nobody ever taught me that. And then my Ninja Turtle action figures weren't as cool as the RoboCop action figures, and it started a whole ass thing, right? So my little small town, bullying was a thing, man. You just did that. And then when you hung out with your homies, you gave them shit, and they gave you shit. We all got really good at it. And then I moved away, and I realized that it wasn't like that everywhere else, right? It wasn't like that at all. So I start my channel, right? And I make some friends that are super positive. I make some friends that are absolute trolls. Absolute trolls. Who don't stay friends very long. And then I make some friends that are like me, where it's it's a mix of both. Yeah, you can give your buddy shit, and you can bully somebody who fucking deserves it. And for a while there, the channel was it was kind of hardcore, it was always something going on, and there were a lot of people. And yeah, anytime somebody would come in and they were too negative, I flourished. I loved that. I loved having somebody shitty to just fucking go in on. Who doesn't love a roast, right? That's me. And then yeah, I guess with that, it kind of slowed down. Red Dead kind of died, and then the JK drama, shit slowed down hardcore there, and then me and Mike got into it for a little bit, and things slowed down even further, right? And now, I'm some weird mix of that. Is he gonna be sober and spit some entertaining / infotainment shit, or is he gonna be wasted and just start bitching about everything that's been bothering him the last couple months? And I do that, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Zero fucks. All that shit's still up. That's me. Yeah, when the inhibition goes away, I say all the things that are on my mind. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of what's on my mind. I'm glad it gets out there. It sucks that that I have to be socially lubricated to even do that, but it's not a good look, right? It's not a good look at all. And I think for the most part, people just want to kick it, and I think if that's how I am, right? When things get bigger, because I'm not giving up on this. I'm going to keep doing this for a damn long time. When they get bigger, well, there's going to be more negativity, right? So am I just going to have fun with every single troll who comes through, Why am I giving the ones that are coming through now any attention, right? So I'm just done. I'm not saying it's always going to be positive. If something happens negative, with some large public figure, right? I gotta stop. Just because I consider myself to be a public figure and my life is yours, and I shouldn't be ashamed of any of my life, and I should throw everything out there, and then any other public figure that I don't agree with, I should be able to talk about them publicly, right? Well, maybe that's not the case when they've got like less than 100,000 subs. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's somebody's hobby. Maybe it's somebody's vlog, and it's just in the form of a video game stream channel, and people happen to watch it, right? I'd say I haven't had anybody in my ear about this, but I have for the last, 3.5 years. Random people here and there. The good people I've watched leave because that's not what they signed up for. When they met me, like, I didn't seem like that, and then, they saw me go off on somebody. I like doing that. But a roast is only funny because everybody signed up for it. It's only funny to watch some dude roast somebody in a movie because it's scripted, right? I like to see people who deserve to be roasted. And that's a negative thing. Certainly ain't Christian. Not that I am, I'm just saying, like, it's just not, like, totally judging some motherfuckers out here. But yeah, I'm gonna not do that. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done putting energy into it. I have my apartment finally in a state where I can actually just, like, bring the camera to any room, even the bathrooms, and, like, record. So I can do, like, funny sketches in the bathroom. That's kind of crazy to me. Why am I not doing that? Well, because I'm, like, I don't know. Like, I get home and I drink, or I get home and I try not to drink. This year has been pretty dope so far, the 5th year from, like, September 1st. But, like, I've been drinking today. I drank yesterday after the stream, like, I want to do better. And I know that my liver's not going to get me through the amount of time that I want to spend on this earth. Because I started drinking pretty young, not as regularly as I do now, but, like, So yeah, I'm gonna ignore every bullshit thing. I'm just gonna hide user on channel. If I've got issues with other people, I'll just hide them as well, and just, like, I don't need to talk about them or anything. We can just, like, get rid of it, move on, and, like, get back to having fun, because that's what we're all here for. And we want a good, fun place to hang out. And not everybody's on that, hey, I'm comfortable with confrontation or, like, hardcore humor or whatever. And I can find other outlets for that. Just because I have a dope one that attracts that for me doesn't mean that I need to exercise that ability. So I'm done with that. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing. Let me know in the comments, like, if that's, like, a huge thing. Like, hey, unsubbing, like, I'm done. Let me know. Like, I'm sure the majority of the people that would be like, oh my god, Rufus, yes, are already gone. But yeah, we'll see. I appreciate you guys hearing me out. I know it's kind of like long-winded with no gameplay or anything really too important, or entertaining, not important. Shit, oof. But thank you for listening. I appreciate each and every. Well, fuck. How does that go? I just know there's people subbed that I don't appreciate. You know what I mean? So like, I appreciate all my lurkers, unless they have ill intentions. I appreciate all of my like chat, my community, my Discord people, even more, and those of you who slid into those DMs, thank you oh so fucking very much. I love you. You make this so much easier for me. Honestly, just like out of control easier for me. So thank you. There's no book on this, and the ones that are obsolete. And if I wrote one right now, it would only apply to my scenario. The algorithm's different for every single YouTuber. You know, the way that the algorithm treats you as viewers is different for all of you, and it's all based on every single thing you've done, from like your comments that have been reported to your dislike and like ratio to everything. All of this matters, like all of it, and it's funny and fun and interesting, and what a great time to be alive and human. Like, this is fun, and I hope that you guys will allow me to do better for myself and for the channel, and really all of my channels and any future channels, because just hitting the damn thing from a different angle totally just threw my mod across the room. It's a big deal. I appreciate you guys. I hope each and every one of you has a fantastic whatever time of the day it is.